scratch. So we have the next question, that is question number 4. In JavaScript, what is the block statement? So we are putting the options in their respective places again. Option third, and this is the option fourth. Done. Now we will be taking the question number 5. Just copy and paste the above questions. So write the question number 5. Just replace the older question. When the interpreter encounters an empty statement, what it will do. So here are 4 options of it. I will also tell you the answers to these questions because these are simple questions. We are just placing the options where we have to place it. Now this is done beautifully. You can check. You can also replace these values and name that we have taken. For the question number 1, we have to put question 1 in every option, and for the value we have to do ABCD in all of these questions. That is what I have done here. You can see in the question number 5, name is Q5 and the value is ABCD. Refresh on the browser, you can see that all the questions have been written here beautifully. And what we have to do next is we have to give the submit button. We have to implement that. And how we are going to do it, it is simple. Input, and then type would be the button, and what button it's going to be, value would be submit. You can do it by yourself how you want to do it. And now we are giving here the method we are going to implement. On click equals to check method, and after that break statement. File save, go to browser. You can see at the bottom of this we have our submit button. Now I want to put some space for the submit button so it would not look like orthodox. Just put NBSP many times here so that it would be looking it would be some spaces from the primary column line. Now just put align this form tag with all of this, and now we are going to start the script section. So starting script tag and then the closing script tag. This is the main section of our program which is going to make the functionality. So we are going to write the function part that we have taken above. So function, and this function would be check function. So what we are going to write is first thing we are going to take is the var variable 1. So where will be q1 equals to document dot my form, and where we have written this my form in the form tag. So dot q1, and we are going to take its value, then the terminator. Similar we are going to do for the question number 2. We have asked, and we are going to write where q2 equals to document dot myform dot q2 dot value, and then the terminator. Just copy this line and paste it 3 times more for the 5 questions. So it would be for the variable q1, q2, q3, q4 and q5, and change the value of these lines also, that is q1, q2, q3, q4 and q5. Now after that we are going to write where count equals to 0, because the count would be starting from 0, but we want it to be displayed. Now we are going to use if statement, and we are saying that if q1 equals to b, and this is the answer of our quiz we are going to create, and then inside it we are writing count plus plus. So each right answer would be having 1 marks that has been initialized by 0, that is from the where count equals to 0. And whenever you have your right answer, then the count is going to be plus then the count will be adding itself. So this is so this if was extra, so we have deleted this. Now we are going to give the answers we have given above. Also in the alert we have to write the alert section, what is going to be displayed after the we are going to click the submit button. So in the inside alert you have to write you have scored concatenate count between marks and you have scored, like this. And then close this section. File save, go to browser. So the serial answer key is B, A, D, B and D. Submit. You can see you have scored 5 marks. Okay, now we are going to experiment, like we are going to click on some wrong answers also. You have scored 3 marks. So I have to change something here, so I'm going to give space. Now file save, go to browser. You can see I'm going to experiment with my quiz more and more, so that you can see the answers, how it is changing. By clicking on submit, you have scored 2 marks. Do some more changes, so you can see that you have scored 1 marks. You have scored marks. So this is how our quiz looks when we develop it with the help of JavaScript and the form tag with inside the HTML. So this is it, guys. This is a simple program. I just want to make it as an experiment, so you will learn some basic part of JavaScript programming. I don't want to make it more complicated, because you must have been learning all of these JavaScript in your theory section also, and you must understand the basic part of programming. That is why we are giving you some simple experiments, that so that you may never forget some basic things of this programming. After this was the last experiment of the JavaScript. If anybody wants something new for the JavaScript, I can demonstrate it via this videos. Also after this I'm going to give the classes on DHTML, so please be ready for this, and we will be having more videos of experimentation. And after DHTML we are going to be doing the experiment of PHP. So you have less time according to your syllabus and semester, so please study. I'm going to give you assignment. You have to submit that to me before the next session, and then in the next session I would be giving you the PDF of the JavaScript, so you can learn how JavaScript is, what JavaScript is, and how are the interview questions or end sems questions are going to be. So this is it, guys. Thank you for coming in the session. So meet you in the next time, and take a good care of yourself. If you require any help from me, please contact me at my personal phone number. I have shared you in the WhatsApp, and also you can mail me, that is yuvrajjoshi@gu.ac.in. Thank you guys for coming. Bye. Have a good day.